Renaissance was the beginning of the modern world and the modern history, with changes brought down a great impact in the study of linguistics. It was a period of both looking back to the past and looking forward to the future. This is the dawn of the discovery of the New World and the fall of Constantinople, which scattered his knowledge and sent its scholars to the west of Europe. It is in the Renaissance that the idea of the Middle Ages first comes to mind as a dark period of history between the ancient times and the new era. From this point onward, strands of history become more numerous and complicated, and Greco-Roman culture takes a very particular focus, especially when it comes to linguistic studies. What matters the most, though, is that from here, languages are studied systematically, and new lines of thought are born from what before was considered as a part of general linguistics. In the 14th century, the University of Paris shed some light into the matter by means of their studies of Arabic and Hebrew. The latter, highlighted by its biblical importance, was nearly undeniably considered as the language of God, and thus the first language ever. This time, there was a loosening of clerical bounds that enabled scholars to deepen their studies of the sacred language. Greek, Latin, and Hebrew were called the homos trilinguis, being the Renaissance's pride. Recklin, a German scholar, drew attention to the different word class categories of Hebrew grammarians and matched it to Latin. Arabs were also doing a great job with their comparative and systemic studies of Hebrew and Latin, as well as the study of the diversity of languages in general and their dialects. They also studied the organs of speech and had an independent phonetic transcription for Arab speech. All in all, their studies also helped to make a paradigm shift in the focus of linguistic studies in Europe, by then also interest in non-Indo-European languages. One of such languages was Chinese, which attracted a great deal of attention due to the evangelization advances on behalf of the Europeans. These studies, along with the changes in languages and dialects, both in written and spoken form, led eventually to the development of phonetic symbols as we know them.